Tracy, please call the roll.
Alderman Garriga.
Here.
Halloran.
Here.
Lewis.
Here.
Moranti.
Here.
Mizan.
Here.
Rosenthal.
Here.
Sauer.
Here.
Trombley.
Unmute yourself, Jane.
Sorry, I'm here. Unmuted.
Walker.
Here.
Wolf.
Here.
President DiPietro.
Here.
Quorum present.
Okay, thank you, Tracy. Can I have a motion to dispense with the reading of the minutes of the September 15th and 29th meetings and place them on file? Can I have an introduction, please?
Duan.
And a second, please.
I'll second.
Jane. All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Anyone opposed? Okay, the motion is carried. Can I have a introduction to dispense with the reading of the city treasurer's reports as of August 31st and place that on file? Can I have an introduction, please?
Eileen, I'll introduce.
Thank you. And a second, please.
Shersha.
Shersha. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye. Aye.
Anyone opposed? The motion carries. We have 4 communications. May I have a motion to receive the communications and place them on file? An introduction, please.
I'll introduce.
Thank you, Jane. A second.
Duan.
Dewan. All in favor signify by saying aye.
What are the communications?
Aye.
Oh, sorry, Jeff, could you just, Shaheem, I mean, sorry. I forgot who was, just put the list of communications.
Thank you.
There they are. The first, there's 4. From the police union, from Betty Gramco, from Mark Sigmund, and from the DSA. Those 4. So I have an introduction. A second. Can I? Can all in favor signify by saying aye, please?
Aye.
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 Anyone opposed? Okay, the motion is carried. Now, Shaheem, could you put up the list of bills? As you see, there's a lot of, we're paying most of the tourism board. We've already approved those bills, so there's no real discussion there. Any other questions about the bills? From council members? Okay, if there's no questions or conversation, can I have an introduction, please?
Calvin. I'll
Calvin.
introduce.
And can I have a second?
Shersha.
Eileen. Oh, go ahead,
Sheriff
Shersha.
Beecher.
Either.
Good.
Thank you. Can I have a roll call vote, please, Tracy?
Alderman Garriga.
Aye.
Halloran.
Aye.
Lewis.
Aye.
Moranti.
Aye.
Mizan.
Aye.
Rosenthal.
Aye.
Sauer.
Aye.
Trombley.
Aye.
Walker.
Aye.
Wolf.
Aye.
President DiPietro.
Aye.
Carried.
Thank you, Tracy. Shaheem, can I have the first resolution, please? This is just appointing some commissioners of deeds. Can I have an introduction, please?
Shersha.
We already
Oh,
did
sorry.
introduction.
I'm sorry.
That is
You're
approved.
right. We've already introduced these. Sorry. Can I just have a roll call vote, please? Tracy?
Alderman Garriga.
Aye.
Halloran,
Aye.
Lewis,
Aye.
Moranti,
Aye.
Mizan,
Aye.
Rosenthal,
Aye.
Sauer,
Aye.
Trombley,
Aye.
Walker,
Aye.
Wolf,
Aye.
President DiPietro.
Aye.
Carried.
The next resolution, as you recall, authorizes a transfer of funds to the youth department from the Friends of Oakdale Lake. Can I have a roll call vote, please, Tracy?
Alderman Garriga,
Aye.
Halloran,
Aye.
Lewis, Moranti,
Aye.
Mizan,
Aye.
Rosenthal,
Aye.
Sauer,
Aye.
Trombley,
Aye.
Walker,
Aye.
Wolf,
Aye.
President DiPietro.
Aye.
Carried.
Before we, the next resolution, please, Shaheem. Before we have any discussion, this has already been discussed in public last meeting. Tonight, the discussion is limited to council members. If anybody speaks out of turn, they will unfortunately either be muted or eventually removed from the meeting. Having said that, is there any further discussion, or can we have a roll call vote? Okay, Tracy, please, a roll call vote.
Tom,
Alderman Garriga.
I'm on the phone, so could you tell me what the resolution that we're voting on, please?
Oh, well, it's the one that we introduced last week, supporting a reduction. It's basically asking the BEA.
Okay, I just want to know, I know I read them all. I just want to know which one we're voting on. I'm sorry.
Right.
Thank
sorry.
you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dominic. A roll call vote. I forgot. Sorry. A roll call vote, please.
Alderman Garriga,
I'm sorry, I'm just double looking the resolution.
This, Tom,
Yes.
Aye.
just before this is, the resolve clause should refer to the 20,
Oh, right. 2021. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was supposed to be meant to, when we put it forth, that we made that
right,
change, so it'll
just to clarify that for everyone.
Yep. Thank you, Jeff.
Aye.
Halloran,
Tom, I thought from our conversation with the treasurer at the finance meeting that this resolution can't reduce obligations that we have to the pension fund and FICA payments. So it can't be against the entire $4,851,048 because that includes things that are, we're told what to pay by the state.
Okay, is that a yes or a no vote?
That's a no.
Thank you.
Lewis,
No.
Moranti,
I think that this resolution, as it stands, will affect public safety. And from my understanding, could possibly, we will lose 3 to 4 officers, including 3 female officers. And at this time, with the way our crime and some of the things that are going on currently in the city, I don't think it's appropriate to move forward, with making this cut. So it's no.
Mizan,
No.
Rosenthal,
I think given that uh, the governor has asked that cities and communities around New York reform or reimagine policing, let's say, and considering that this is really asking the BEA to do this, we're not cutting the budget here. We're just suggesting that there has to be some new way of thinking about policing here. We have great police officers, a great chief, but they're, having this conversation, I think, is the correct conversation to have going forward. And if we could develop a framework toward reimagining police in this community, and this is a start for that, then I do support it. This is not, I support it in the sense that give us a path forward, or a place to actually start talking about what we can and can't do. So with that said, I am voting yes.
Star,
First, I am thanking all the citizens of Hudson, thinking about interest about the public safety and the budget. But I know city going through the hardship, we are short of budget, but I'm all for the saving money. But reducing budget for public safety and in police, and I don't think it's appropriate. And if we do pass this, we have to cut, as Dominic said, we're going to cut 3 officers. And if we cut 3 officers, then I'm concerned about the public safety and citizen of Hudson. So I vote no for this.
Trombley,
I want to preface my vote with the following. I see that this resolution is largely symbolic. It's obviously non-binding. We're expressing a point of view. It's ultimately going to be up to the BEA and beyond that, the mayor, as to what would happen with any sort of force reduction. But I do think what is really important about this is that we start rethinking what public safety looks like and how we might, as a community, want to reallocate our resources to staff and train, not necessarily reduce, for optimal public safety for everybody, for all citizens. This is, I feel very strongly that the 2 obstacles to change are the very firm belief that we've always done it this way, bookended by we've never done it this way. And I think this is a time for the Common Council, headed up by the Police Committee, to work in fair and full partnership with the HPD to start to reimagine what public safety can look like. So with that preface, I vote to support this resolution, recognizing its limitations and that it is an entirely symbolic gesture. Thank you.
Alderman Trombley, that's an aye, correct?
It is an aye. After all my long-windedness, it is an aye.
Thank you. Walker,
Malachi, unmute yourself.
Sorry about that. I just feel that, we should absolutely come together as a community, and being just like what Jane just said, the council coming together with HPD, being spearheaded right now by Commissioner Bauer, who, I feel that he's had some real good experience working in Hudson. I think he would be ideal to, lead us in some conversations on some ways that we could, come about some change, which I do feel that some change is needed, but, to what extent, I think we really need to, think rational on that and strategically, and figure out some things. I think we can do that as a community together. But at this time, I'm going to vote no.
Wolf,
Sorry. I'd like to just support what Jane said and said so well. And I say aye.
President DiPietro,
Similarly, this is not an anti-police vote in any sense, and that I agree with Jane. I think she's taken a very measured look at this resolution and understanding that only the mayor can fire anyone, first of all, and that it's just the beginning of a longer conversation. So I vote yes.
the ayes have 5, nays is 6. An affirmative 6 vote was needed to pass the resolution. The resolution is defeated.
Okay, Shaheem, can we go to the next resolution? Okay, you all recall this resolution. This is about a consultant for the to create an actual implementation plan for housing. Can I have a roll call vote, please, Tracy, unless someone would like to add something else? We discussed this last week.
Alderman Garriga,
Aye.
Halloran,
Aye.
Lewis,
Aye.
Moranti,
Aye.
Mizan,
Shersha, are you there?
Aye.
Rosenthal,
Aye.
Starr,
Aye.
Trombley,
Aye.
Walker,
Aye.
Wolf,
Aye.
President DiPietro.
Aye.
Carried.
Okay, now we come to the new resolutions. So we can discuss them and even invite the public to discuss them if they are interested. The first one authorizes, we've just approved the plan. Now we have our first donation from HCDPA, I believe. Yes. The intention to finance this consultant is from various agencies and groups that are involved with housing in the city. And this is to accept that first contribution from HCDPA. Can I have an introduction, please?
Calvin, I'll introduce.
Thank you, Calvin. Can I have a second?
Shersha.
Oh, that was a close one, but I think Shersha gets it. That being said, can I have a roll, unless there's conversation, can I have a roll call vote, please, Tracy?
Alderman Garriga,
Aye.
Halloran,
Aye.
Lewis,
Aye.
Moranti,
Aye.
Mizan,
Aye.
Rosenthal,
Aye.
Starr,
Aye.
Trombley,
Aye.
Walker,
Aye.
Wolf,
Aye.
President DiPietro.
Aye.
Carried.
The next resolution transfers funds within DPW. Any questions or comments from the council? Or from the public? I didn't think so. Can I have an introduction?
Calvin, I'll introduce.
Oh, one at a time. Calvin's there first. He lit up. So Calvin is the introduction. Who would like to second?
I'll second.
I've never seen such competition for introductions and seconds. Can I have a roll call vote, please, Tracy?
Sure. Can you just tell me who the second was? Was
No, it
it
was Jane.
Trombley or Halloran? Thank you. Alderman Garriga,
Aye, Tracy.
Thank you. Halloran,
Aye.
Lewis,
Aye.
Moranci,
Aye.
Mizan,
Aye.
Rosenthal,
Aye.
Sauer,
Aye.
Trombley,
Aye.
Walker,
Aye.
Wolf,
Aye.
President DiPietro.
Aye.
Carries.
The next resolution, as you know, the council received a host benefit agreement from Stewart's a year or so ago, and this just establishes the account to pay out because we've already started work in terms of a design and all of that. So we have to start paying for it, and this establishes a dedicated account for those payments. Any questions? Okay, can I have an introduction, please?
Eileen?
And a second, please.
Calvin.
Calvin. Roll call vote, please, Tracy.
Alderman Garriga,
Aye, Tracy.
Halloran,
Aye.
Lewis,
Aye.
Moranci,
Aye.
Mizan,
Aye.
Rosenthal,
Aye.
Sauer,
Aye.
Trombley,
Aye.
Walker,
Aye. Sorry.
Wolf,
Aye.
President DiPietro.
Aye.
Carries.
Okay. The next resolution is assigning to a auctioneer the following items from various departments for sale. I got my eye on that Malibu. No, just kidding. I don't need it. Anyway, do I have an introduction?
Tom, I'm sorry. I'm on
Oh,
again.
that's right. I'm sorry. You can't see. Can't see the.
Could I ask? Can I
Yeah,
ask a question though?
sure, sure.
Is the items that what are the what are they called? The boots. Are they on that list that are in the city hall in that closet? You know, I think there's 2 or 3 of the
I
boots.
don't think so, Dominic. They're not.
No, I don't see them.
No, they're not. They're definitely not. And I think it was decided that there was no resale value in them, but
Okay.
I recall from a meeting. So no, they're not there.
Okay. Thank you.
Where does this money go?
I'm sorry, Tiffany, you broke up a little bit there. Could you say it again? No?
Tom, this is
I was
Rebecca.
asking, where does this money go?
I'm sorry. You're both speaking at once.
Back to the city.
Tiffany, one more time.
She asked what this money goes.
I was asking,
Oh,
where does this
oh,
money, where does
okay.
the money go? Where,
It goes into the general fund,
where does the money from this go?
I believe.
Thank you.
It goes into the general fund. And yes, let's see. Can
Rebecca, I had a question about the same thing because it says on the resolution it's directed to apply the revenue to to a revenue account called sale of surplus equipment, and I just wasn't.
That's a good question. I'm pretty sure. Eileen, do you recall if that's a general fund?
Yes, it would be.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Yep. You know, if there is some water equipment or sewer equipment, some of that might split off, but that's, I believe, will go to the general fund.
Okay, thank you. Can I have an introduction, please?
Calvin, I introduce.
Calvin? A second.
Eileen,
Oh, Eileen.
I'll second, yep.
A roll call vote, please, Tracy.
Alderman Garriga,
Aye.
Halloran,
Aye.
Lewis,
Aye.
Moranci,
Aye.
Mizan,
Aye.
Rosenthal,
Aye.
Sauer,
Aye.
Trombley,
Aye.
Walker,
Aye.
Wolf,
Aye.
President DiPietro.
Aye.
Carried.
Okay, no, we're not, unfortunately, we can't vote on the short-term rental law tonight. Because we have heard, as you see in the communications, we heard from our own planning board. We did not hear from the county planning board. And it hasn't been 30 days yet since we contacted them. So that's gonna have to wait till next month. That all being said, I'm happy to open the meeting to new business from the council first. Council members.
I just have a question about the progress of the
Right.
This is Rebecca, I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Are you free? Oh,
You can't hear me?
no, now we can.
Okay. This is just a question about the progress of the 10% reductions from all of the departments.
The
How that,
20 deductions.
yes.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure how that, I think in the finance meeting, Heather said it came to about, and correct me if I'm wrong, whoever was at that meeting, Eileen was there, Jane was there. It came to about $180,000 altogether. And I'm not sure, not all the departments were able to meet that 10%.
Is there any sort of process of the council like reviewing those reductions, or is it just,
I can get them together and propose them, bring them forth to the next meeting if you'd like to see them, or I could send them around tomorrow.
I think that's important to, I'd like to make sure that reductions are happening fairly, I guess I would say.
Mhm. Okay.
Thanks.
I'll make sure to send that out. I'm not sure I've seen them all, but I think I've seen most of them. It was quite a while back, so I gotta sort through my emails. 10%, 2020 reductions. Anyone else on the council have anything they'd like to bring up? And with that, I open it up to the community. This is your chance to, and try to be brief. And please don't start arguing about the resolution that was defeated. I'm sure some of you are disappointed. I am, for one, but it's not going to change it by, admonishing council members, as has been done in the past when people are unhappy. But the floor is yours now. So please raise your hand and you'll be recognized. And just remember, by the way, this is, even though that was defeated, it's still part of a long process. There's still the park commission at work, and there is the let me put in a plug for the survey that's been circulated. Please fill out the survey. Everyone, no matter who you are from the city or even outside the city, it asks you that question. You may not like some of the questions, but you can say it in there's room for you to make comments that you don't like. That maybe you find a question favors the police, or maybe you find a question is too critical in the way it's been formed. In any case, it's important to fill it out. That being said, this discussion is not over. we are still, thinking about these things. And since the meeting's been sort of short, we might as well allow people to comment. I see, Michael Hoffman. Oh, Shaheem, can you decide with the hands raised? I see Michael Hoffman has his hand raised. So that's first, I guess. He's first, I mean.
Great. Thank you so much, Tom. First, I want to thank the Common Council for carrying the conversation of police reform forward in the context of this body. I want to thank Alderwoman Garriga for your leadership and President DiPietro, Alderman Rosenthal for your guidance, and Alderwoman Wolf for your support. And to those who've challenged the resolution that was put on the table today around police budget reductions, thank you for articulating the challenges that you see in this proposal. All of this helps inform a way forward, which my fellow citizens of Hudson and I are committed to pursuing. This resolution was intended, as was said by several members of the council today, as a first step by the council in answering a national call to attention and scrutinization of our local police department to the level it is warranted, and to question the commonly held assumption that the institution of American policing is the only and best solution for public safety in our communities. It is far past time for Hudson to look deeply and critically into this issue and to listen with intent for change to our Black neighbors who suffer disproportionately under the injustice of this system. We cannot maintain the status quo when Black people are 4 times more likely to be arrested and 10 times more likely to be imprisoned in this county. Relying on our police only treats the symptoms of a much deeper illness of systemic oppression, and creating a contingency for future public safety initiatives and yet to come recommendations from the Mayor's Commission, along with tangential investments in the quality of life for our community, will begin to counteract these injustices and make Hudson truly safe for all. Thank you.
Thank you.
I would like to say thank you, Michael, and for everyone that was your entire team, for recognizing for what people of color, Black people go through, and recognizing just in general what is needed for a city of like ours in the city of Hudson, just to maintain that balance of what is needed. And it's not about getting rid of officers, they can, if that was the case, there's other positions, where they can be hired. It's not taking away anything from them. It's just supporting what the city would need. And I thank you so much for all your hard work and dedication, and for the council members and council president that supported it.
You're welcome. The mayor, Mayor Kamal Johnson, would like to speak.
Hey, good evening, everyone. I want to thank citizens of Hudson for their work. I'm a part of police reform. I want to thank the council, you, Tom, and we'll continue to look at police reform. I mean, this is going to be something that's going to be constant. I do believe, as I've said before, in a reduction of the police force, but I believe in looking at it through attrition. So seeing where we are as officers retire, depending on where we are as a city, if we fill those positions or not. And also looking at if there's other departments. Did I cut out?
No, you're good.
Oh, I'm all right. Everybody froze for a second. I got nervous. But also looking at if there's other, help on the county that we can get to fill in so that we're not increased with overtime. And we'll continue to work at this. There's a lot that needs to be done and a lot of resources that people want to see money allocated to. But first we have to build a plan. And, let's continue to do that.
Thank you, Mayor. Would anyone else like to speak?
I would, Tom. I just wanted to follow up and, let the public know that I am a part of this ongoing conversation. I'm born and raised in Hudson, so I can attest to what it looked like 20 years ago, and we have come a long way. And, to highlight what some of my colleagues have said, we do have an ongoing concern, regardless of what class you identify with, what ward you're in. And so, I just want to state for the record, I am a part of that progressive conversation, regardless of how this may come across on the surface level. I, as a Black man, am a part of this community, regardless of how, my vote came across this evening. And, my final takeaway is that I am a partner in this conversation. So thank you, Tom.
Thank you, Calvin. I don't see any other hands, so can I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Thank you, Tiffany. Second?
Tom.
Who was that?
We have a second.
Malachi, second.
Take it easy, Tiff.
All in favor of adjourn, please. signify
Always
by saying-
easy, honey. I'm always here for the people. You take it easy, Calvin.
Sorry. In favor of adjourning, please signify by saying aye.
Oh, Tom, you know, I just said I wanted to speak.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood. I thought you were seconding the motion to adjourn. Sorry, Malachi. Go ahead.
No, and well, just off the coattail of Calvin, also, being from Hudson, just understanding the importances of. I'm thinking of just collaboration, with the community, with police. They are part of the community, and but when it comes to just change and rebuilding, I think that we should be able to come together and do it on our terms, which I believe that the mayor had been doing a great job with. And I just think in the future, for us sitting down, really having some discussions on just what we need to do to just make things better, make the city of Hudson a better place. I think that'll be the start of it, but I'm also definitely all for the rebuilding and doing things the right way. And that's it.
Thank you,
Now
Malachi.
you can go. Now you can leave.
Do I have a second? For the adjournment. Was there a second?
I'll second.
Calvin. All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Anyone opposed? Thank you all. The meeting
Don't
is
forget to
adjourned.
come into City Hall.
Oh, yes, that's right. Everyone come in and sign your resolutions and everything else. Thank you all for coming tonight. See you soon.
Thank you.
Good night.
Okay.